Hello again. I used to vlog quite a bit at the beginning of the year. It was good fun. I had a lot of stuff going on as I was trying to figure out the next steps to do a filmmaking career here in Sicily. And now, just before I turn 30 in December 25th, I'm a Christmas baby. I'm trying to make a feature film for the first time before I'm 30, because that was always my goal, and that's what I've been doing a lot of short content about. But I just thought, I've had a few friends say that they enjoyed when I did some of these more stream of consciousness vlogs. And I guess I can kind of just update you on what's been going on and some of my struggles with doing social media content, and really just wanting to focus on that number one goal of being a director and a writer, and how being in Sicily is an exciting opportunity but also difficult. So the first few weeks of this project, it was a lot to do with really, okay, I have an initial idea, I know I want it to be an anthology, but how do I develop this idea? And I spent a lot of time thinking that I had it all sorted out, but then realizing I didn't. And so having to work harder. You know, Stephen King in one of his books says, you know, he almost threw out Carrie, the book that basically made him. He threw it in the bin and his wife found the manuscript and said, I think you've got something here, you should finish. And he says, he learned from that experience at finishing it and selling it, I think, for a lot of money when he really didn't have anything. He realizes just because something is hard doesn't mean that you should give up, you know? And this feature film project is difficult, but if I give up now, then I'm basically giving up on my dreams, because establishing a film career here in Sicily requires big dreams and big actions. Otherwise, nothing will ever happen and nothing is going to be given to me. And I think I've spoken about that a lot. But I didn't really know. I found I'd known at the beginning of this year that what I needed was to make a feature film, but I had to go on all sorts of other journeys of struggle to understand what's needed, because what's needed for a sustainable life in the arts is money, you know? We don't asking to be wealthy and rich at the beginning and all that sort of stuff. Not that's the most important thing, but what we need is stability. Stability for those around us and stability for our minds. So I did a lot of work, you know, doing a course in online sales, got a job, did one job, then moved to another, been doing that job for a while, not making a lot of huge amounts of money, but we're surviving, we're doing okay. And that's why I thought, okay, I need to do something big now and to make a feature film. And it's been a really cool experience so far. And the writing process, as I was saying, it's been getting challenging, and I've been able to move through it and get clearer. And, you know, I know in my mind what I'm trying to do, but if you ask me what I'm doing, I'll say, hey, shut up, don't ask me a question, I'm trying to do it. And I'll tell you at the end of it, and I'll reflect on all of it, and I'll tell you exactly what the learning process was. But filmmaking is messy sometimes. Writing is messy. You know, a lot of people who don't do it will put pressure on us, and even people will do it, and like, so what's your film about? Don't ask me what it's about. I think I know what it's about, but I'm trying to figure it out. You know, like, this is the position I'm in right now. I don't have everything figured out or sorted out or clear, but I'm working daily to figure that out. And some days are good, some days are bad. Yesterday was awful. What a terrible, terrible day. I felt so low about this whole project and about everything that I'm doing. Just checking my bag, still there. And I just needed to get out today. I needed to get out and do something different. I filmed a piece of content to promote the film, and it was this fun thing to do with tavolo caldo, which is a type of food here, and personality traits. And yeah, I mean, let's talk about social media. I've been trying to, you know, promote the journey of making this film on Instagram and YouTube Shorts. If you've seen it, if you're watching this video now, it's probably, and you're new, it means you've probably watched all my YouTube Shorts, which have been doing okay, actually, considering how few subscribers I have. But yeah, it's difficult because I don't want to be an influencer. I really don't. I want to be a filmmaker, but we're in this interesting world where we have to do a little bit of both to be seen and heard and to give value. I think I have a lot of value to give in the filmmaking space, and I wish I had some of the tools that some of these younger filmmakers had when I was 20 and not almost 30. But again, I have all this amazing experience of filmmaking and connections and life experience that maybe will make me a better filmmaker now than if I was, you know, when I was 20. And there's this amazing initiative called Camp Studios, and I've been pathetically tagging them in all my Instagram posts to try and get them to see me, but I don't think I fit their bill right now, and they're all younger than me, and it's like, you know, it's quite American, and I don't know if it's really my thing anyway, but I don't have a thing specifically. I'm just trying to tell good stories and fun stories that feel truthful to my voice, but also are going to lead to a profitable and sustainable film career, you know? And so that's really what I'm feeling right now, is that I want to create better content to, you know, to attract a newer audience. But it's this conflicting feeling, is that it's hard because you don't want to create things that are meaningless. There's so much meaningless stuff out there on Instagram, you know, like have thousands and thousands and thousands of views, and you're trying to do something like make a movie and no one cares, and no one should really care. You've got to try to make people care and tell them why they should be following along. What's different about me? But my phone is going off. Maybe my boss is wondering where the hell I am. No, it's okay. No, it's okay. Just other people, including my wife. What does she want? I'm proud of you and your ideas. What a beautiful wife I have. Yeah, so it's like I've got to try to, you know, get people to care about this journey here in Sicily, and that's a challenging thing. You know, whereas some people just put a face filter on and say the most ridiculous and funny things and get millions of views. You know, that's not even necessarily what I need. I just need to use social media as an amazing platform and a free platform to promote what I'm trying to do here. And what I'm trying to do here is create a film career here, not just for myself, but also to show the youth of Sicily that if you take a lot of initiative yourself, maybe it will get you somewhere. And I'm in the middle of that process, and we'll see the results as they come and see what happens. But it's a horrible thing. You post a reel and you keep like looking at the views, how many likes, how many likes? Oh, it's only got 30% non-followers views, and not even that many views are my followers. So like, what's going on? What am I doing wrong to put my voice out there? And it's this terrible, like mindset you get into. And it's like, I'm not even trying to be an influencer. I'm trying to be a filmmaker, you know? So it's a challenge, but we're getting there. Yeah, and my wife has been incredibly supportive. God bless her. But yeah, please, if this has been useful to you, just please tell me. And if you want to see more of these vlogs in the future, I'm going to do a lot more higher quality social media content in 2026. I think I'm really going to attack it with better quality videos, with slightly more editing, some stream of consciousness, but a little bit more edited and curated, but still trying to be truthful and authentic. Because what you'll always get with me, I hope, throughout my whole career, my whole life, is you're going to get authenticity, the good and the bad. It's very important to me. So yeah, that's it for now. Keep following along. This is just a short update on the project. It's continuing. I got a lot to shoot this month, and this week still haven't planned the first shoot, but I've got a shoot definitely next week, and we go from there. I'm going to get it done. I'm going to get it done, don't worry. Don't ask too many questions, but be there when it's done, okay? Thank you for watching.